The small shop owner has bought in the Santa or in any Raitu Bazaar.
एक ही जगह पे मिलके those type of plastics are known as thermosetting plastics. Comparison, there are 3 types:
up, down, right, left.
I am not inferior to anyone.
We are SCERT. We are top on the Everest. Congratulations.
I want to be a leader.
Good evening children. Subha Saitram. ఈ రోజు మీకు చాలా స్టోరీస్, పోయమ్స్ తో మీ ముందుకు వచ్చాను. ఇదేంటి మ్యాథ్స్ టీచరు పోయమ్స్, స్టోరీస్ అని చెప్తున్నారని. సో గణితము అంటే కేవలం లెక్కలు మాత్రమే కాదు, ఇట్స్ కనెక్టెడ్ విత్ డైలీ లైఫ్ సిచ్యుయేషన్. సో వీ కెన్ ఎంజాయ్ ద లెర్నింగ్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ బై గివింగ్ సో మెనీ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. So today I want to share those moments with you, and at last of this session you feel that you enjoy the learning of mathematics. See, doing mathematics is a mechanical thing, but doing mathematics, getting enjoyment is an essential thing. I hope you will get an enjoyment by doing mathematics. Okay, so today I want to start with one story. జనరల్గా మనం ఏదైనా విషయాన్ని చెప్పాలంటే మనకున్నటువంటి నానుడి ఏంటి అంటే కుటుంబరావు గారు అని అంటాం. ఒక కుటుంబరావు గారికి 12 మంది పిల్లలు ఉన్నారు. ఆ పిల్లల్ని ప్రతిరోజు వ్యాయామం చేయించాలని అనుకున్నారు, ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేయించాలనుకున్నారు. అయితే వాళ్ళందరినీ ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేయించడం అంటే కొద్దిగా కష్టతరమైన పని కాబట్టి 2 విధాలుగా ఉపయోగం ఉండాలని తన తోట పనిని చేయిస్తే పిల్లలకు తోట పని వస్తుంది, అదేవిధంగా ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేయడం కూడా జరుగుతుంది అని కుటుంబరావు గారు ఆలోచించి తన పెరట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి పొలాన్ని 6 భాగాలుగా విభజించి దానిలో తన 12 మంది పిల్లల్ని ఒక్కొక్క భాగంలో, అంటే మడి అంట, ఒక్కొక్క భాగంలో 2 పిల్లలు పని చేసేటట్టుగా ఒక నియమాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేశాడు. ఇందులో మరో నియమం ఏంటి అంటే ప్రతిరోజు ఆ జంటలు విడిపోతూ ఉండాలి. ఏ 2 పిల్లలు మొత్తము 11 రోజులు కలిసి పని చేయకూడదు. ఇది ఆయన యొక్క నియమం. సో మరోసారి ఈ నియమాన్ని చెప్తున్నాను, జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి. మొత్తం 12 మంది పిల్లల్ని 2 గ్రూపులుగా విభజించారు. 6 మడులు ఉన్నాయి. ఒక్కొక్క మడిలో ఒక్కొక్క పిల్లవాడు పనిచేస్తూ ఉంటే 2 పిల్లలు పనిచేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ప్రతిరోజు ఆ గ్రూప్ విడిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. అంటే ఒక పిల్లడు మిగతా 11 మంది పిల్లలతో కలిసి పని చేయాలి, అంటే 11 రోజులు పని చేయాలి. ఏ పిల్లడు అదే పిల్లడితో వేరువేరు రోజుల్లో పని చేయకూడదు. ఇలా ఏర్పడినటువంటి గ్రూపులన్నింటినీ మీరు రాయవలసి ఉంటుంది. మీరు ప్రయత్నం చేయండి, ఖచ్చితంగా సమాధానం వస్తుంది. ఒకవేళ సమాధానం రాలేదు అనుకోండి, నేను మీకు చివరిలో దాని యొక్క సమాధానాన్ని చెప్తాను. సో బీ రెడీ. Mathematics, everyone feels that mathematics is a very difficult one, but mathematics is very simple. So just I want to give a confidence about this one. Okay. So recently what happened, everyone wants to do simple calculations or simple multiplications. What they generally are doing, they are using calculators. And most of the children, already you have the experience that you have to by heart the tables also. That is not necessary. I will give a simple method how mathematics is very, very easy. Okay, for example, if you want to find the square root of a number which is ended with 5, okay, take it as square root of 625 if you want to find it. Okay, what is the general method you are going to use? Generally, you are using prime factorization method and you are going to find. మీరు ప్రైమ్ ఫ్యాక్టరైజేషన్ పద్ధతిలో దాన్ని డివైడ్ చేసి ప్రైమ్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్గా రాసి అప్పుడు మీరు జనరల్గా దాని యొక్క స్క్వేర్ రూట్ని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తారు కదా, అది అవసరం లేదు, వెరీ సింపుల్. సో హియర్ ద లాస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ 25, am I correct? So 25, so its square root is 5. Here 6 is there. Write this 6 as a product of two consecutive natural numbers. 3 2s are. Take the smallest one, that is 2, means square root of 625 is 25. Are you feel happy? How simple it is? Shall I explain this one with one more example? For example, if you want to find square root of 1225, so what is its square root? How you are going to find it? See, this is 25, correct? So its square root is 5 and 12. Write the product of two consecutive natural numbers. 12, 3 4s are, correct? Then which is the smallest one among these two? 3. So root over 1225 is simply 35. See how easy, no need of any prime factorization, correct? So like you can find square root of any number. Okay, now I am going to use the very simplest methods to find the squares and square roots, just like a mathematics as a fun. For example, if you want to find 5½ square, then how you are going to do this? Is it a mixed fraction? So first you have to convert into improper fraction, that is 11/2, then you have to multiply 11/2 one more time, 11/2, at last you can find the answer. All these things are not necessary, you can find it is very easily. 1/2 whole square, so how much it is? 2 2s are 4, 1/4, and take 5 and what is the next consecutive number? What is the next number of 5 in a natural number order? 5, next number is 6. So 5 6s are, you can consider 5 and 6. So what is 5 6s are? 30. So 5½ whole square is simply 30 and 1/4. Okay. Generally you can do it as like 5 plus 1/2 whole square by using a plus b whole square form. Then you write it as 5 square plus 1/2 whole square plus 2 times of 5 of 1/2, which is 5 square is 25, 1/4, 2 2 get cancelled 10, this is 5 simply. So 5 plus 25, which is 30, plus 1/4, that is 30 and 1/4. See, no need to do all these steps, you can get the answer on very simple mode. So now you can calculate any mathematical calculations by using fingertips. So okay, not 5½, you can say any one. For example, if you say 7½ whole square, what is 7½ whole square? So now you can say 7½ whole square, how, what is the process? 1/2 whole square is 1/4. 7½ whole square means here 7. What is the next consecutive natural number? 8. 7 8s are 56. So it is 56 and 1/4. So like you can find any number, not only 7. If it is for example 15, 15½ whole square. Okay, so what is an answer? 1/2 whole square is 1/4. What is 15 square? So here, so 15 square means here 15 of next number 16, 15 16s. What is 15 16s? It is 240. So 15 16s 240 and 1/4. So like you can find any number, any square of a number, when it is ended, the number is ended with the half. Okay. Generally you have a doubt, sir, for example half is not there, then how I am going to calculate it? Okay. See, if you want to find 15 square, well, how to do it? 15 square value. Okay. Generally, what is the value 15 square? You know it, 15 square is 225. Am I correct? So, 5 square 25, this is 1 now. Just add 1 to 1, that is 2, 225. Clear? For example, if it is 25 square, if you want it, what is 5 square? 25. Here this is 2 now. So, you have to take the next consecutive number. What is the next consecutive number? 3. 2 3 is 6. So, 625. If it is 35 square, for example, can you calculate it? Try it first. So, 35 square, what is the process you have to adopt it? 5 square 25, 3, what is the next number? 4, 3 4s are 12. So, you can write it as 1225. So, simply like you can find the square of any number which is ended with 5. What the process here? Just 5 square 25 and take the number, take the product of by using the next consecutive number, you can say simply that is the final answer. Okay. Now, I am going to give the total clarity to about this. Okay, now, if you want to find it as 9 square, children, you know that 9 square is 81, but if you understand the process, then it is a very easy. Okay. So, I am taking this 9 now, I am taking with respect to 10. Okay, 10 minus 9, how much? It is 1. Clear? Okay. So, here this result 1 minus 9 is 8. So, answer is 81. For example, if you find 8 square, okay, if you take 8 square, what is the process you have to adopt it? 10 minus 8, 2. Take 2 square, how much 2 square? 2 square is 4. So, write 4 and here 8 minus 2, which is 6. So, 8 square is 64. For example, if we want to know 7 square, then what is the process? This is 10 minus 7, which is 3, correct? 3 square 9, 7 minus 3 4, 49. So, here, so what my aim is, so mathematics is a very simple, you should not by heart it. So, that is called rote learning method. So, once you what is the process involved in it, then you feel very comfortable. See, mathematics ni meeru enjoy chestu meeru nerchukunte definitely ga you feel that the mathematics is the most easiest one. Okay. So, this for example 9, 8, 2, this is applicable up to less than 10. Okay. Now, it is more than 10, less than 20. If it is the number is less between 10 to 20. Okay. Now, I am going to take 11 square. What is 11 square value? So, 11 square means you simply take 11, add last digit which is 1 and take 1 square. 1 square is 1, no? 11 plus 1 is 12. So, answer is 121, correct? Okay. If you take 12 square, so what is 12 square here? What is the process you have to adopt it? 12 plus last digit is 2, 12 plus 2, take 2 square, 2 square is 4, 12 plus 2 is 14. Answer is 144, correct? Okay. If it is 16 square, okay, what is the process? 16 plus 6, okay, and 6 square. 6 square is 36, 3 is carry, 16 plus 6, 22, and 22 plus 3, 25. Clear? Okay, like you can find the square of any number when the number is lies between 10 to 20. Okay, for example, if it is more than 20, less than 100, for example, if you say it is more than like 21 square, same process, 21 plus last digit is 1, but is 20 plus. So, you have to multiply with 2 and 1 square. 1 square is 1, correct? 21 plus 1 is 22, 22 2s are 44. Answer is 441. If it is, if you take it as 25 for example, 25 square, then you can say 25 plus 5 of 2 and 5 square. 5 square is 25, correct? 2 is the carry, 25 plus 5 is 30, okay, 32 is a 60, 60 plus 2, 625. Clear? Now, are you coming to one conclusion? So, how mathematics is easy? So, if you know the principles of the mathematics, logic in mathematics, then the mathematics is a very easy, easiest one. So, I hope you understand it and you involve in a mathematical learning. Clear? Okay. So, shall I start with the information what I am going to explain today with one more problem here, because all of you have a pen and pencil and pen, of course, or book. Okay. Start writing. So, here I am giving one question, just use your brains, say the answer. I am giving 4 ones to you. By using the 4 ones, write the possible largest number. Try it. Once again I am repeating the same question. I am giving 4 ones to you. By using the 4 ones, anyway, you have to write a number. Clear? That number should be the largest one. Okay. Try it and say the answer. What is the answer for it? Okay. So, I will give the answer. So, what is the possibility here? First, 4 ones, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 4. This is a one possibility, correct? Okay. I am taking another possibility, 11 plus 11, which is 22. This is one more possibility. Okay. Shall I take one more? That is 111 plus 1, which is 112. Okay. One more possibility, 1111, 1111. Okay. Can you say any other? Now, I am using the possibilities of 1 to the power of 111. Of course, the value is 1. Okay. Any more? We can take it to the ulta, that is 111 power 1, which is 111. Okay. Any more? This is the last one, but not least, 11 to the power of 11. Okay. Are you know this value? This says this 11 to the power of 11, I am writing this is 2, 8, 5, 3, 11, 7, 0 and 6, 1, double 1. Means if you write it as like this is, can you say what is the value here? 28,050, okay, 28, can you say the value? 28, 53, 11, 60, so these are thousands, of course, up to 70,000, 11 lakhs, 53 crores, correct? Okay, simply it is 2,853 crores of 11 lakhs of 70,611. So, how big value it is, clear? So, the possibility by using two 4 ones is the greatest possibility number is 11 to the power of 11. See, like we have a logical thinking in numbers, not only numbers, you can use any area of mathematics. So, I hope the children, so all are you tuned up for this kind of learning process. So, I am welcoming once again for this mathematical learning process. I hope you will enjoy the learning. Okay. Now, I am going to give some information about number system. So, you know the number system. Previously, there is no number system is introduced. If you want to say anything, they will use the association property, that is called by using fingers, by using stones, by using some sticks, they are using for representing those things. If there are 2 apples, they will use they will show as 2 fingers. Okay. If there is 5 bananas, they will use it as 5 sticks, like there is a 1 to 1 correspondence relation. Later, so much exploring is going on, then at last Hindu Arabic system is introduced, that is the numbers we are using already there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like these are the numbers. So, for example, if you want to count how many TVs are there, how many fans are there, how many tables are there, how many chairs are there, or like if the question was posed to you, generally you are answering about those things with respect to some numerals. So, that numerals are said to be numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like. Okay, it is good. So, for example, there is nothing is there, you want to represent that nothing. How you are going to represent nothing? For example, in your classroom, how many ACs are there? For example, if I ask it, in your classroom, how many water filters are there? If there is nothing, then how you are going to say that? Okay, at the time everyone shows that, especially the Egyptians and Italian people doesn't know about this, how to represent nothing. So, at that time actually, whether you believe it or not, our people, Indian people are very good in mathematics. I will give one more example, children. So, if you take any successful IIT students, more than 70% of the children from our state, because of mathematics skills. You also have the same skills, improve it and show your performance. So, we have very good mathematical skills. So, but when you have mathematical skills, when you have a good concepts in mathematics, I hope through these lessons all the children will get good concepts, and definitely you will be one of the greatest personality in the society professionally. Okay. So, these numbers, our Indian people introduced 0, or you believe it or not, our Indian people introduced 0 for representing nothing. So, 0 is represent for emptiness, nothingness. So, if there is nothing, you can represent with 0, you can, there is something, you can represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like and if you remember a large number, already you know that lakhs, crores, billions, like you have the very big numbers also. These numbers are already used for counting. So, we call it as these are counting numbers, and you know that we are using these numbers very naturally. So, very frequently it is mixed with our daily life conversation. So, obviously what will happen? So, these numbers are called as natural numbers. So, simply we call it as n. These numbers are represented with n, natural numbers. You learn these natural numbers from 3rd class onwards. So, you are very aware about all these things. Okay. When you include 0, which gives the completeness, holisticness, so we call it as including 0, those are whole numbers. Okay, that is good. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all are called whole numbers. Okay, next, coming to the next is okay. For example, if you want to represent something, so inside the refrigerator in a deep freeze, the temperature is less than 0 degrees. Okay. In the cellar there are 2 or 3 floors. If you want to represent, some numbers are required. If you borrowed, you have nothing, you borrowed some amount from one person and another people have that money. So, the children, that person have 10 rupees, so he has the 10 rupees, you does not have any rupees with you. So, you borrow 10 rupees from that guy or 3 rupees from the guy. So, if you want to represent those things, how you are going to represent it? So, all the things, so it is very clear the children. So, for representative this situation arises, generally we are using integers, call it as negative values. And do not forget, this negativeness gives the property, it is a completely property, lesser, okay, downwards. So, like it is a good, so there are some downward steps are there, we are giving as -1, -2, -3, all these things. If it is above the ground, means above to 0, simply we call it as 1, 2, 3, 4. So, negative numbers, whole numbers, positive numbers means negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers, all are called it as integers. Okay, you know all these things. So, when there is a whole, you want to divide into some parts, so that will be divided into some other parts, means here maybe 2 equal parts, maybe 3 equal parts, maybe 5 equal parts, means here we have to represent that part also with a numeral. When it is divided into 2 equal parts, we will represent as 1/2. If we divide it into 3 equal parts, we represent as 1/3. When you consider among 3 equal parts, 2 of them, then that is represented by 2/3. Okay. So, like so if you want to represent the fraction value, of course, we call it as a fractions. The whole numbers, fractions, all those together we call it as rational numbers. Okay. So, today my intention is to give the clarity about different properties of numbers, how the children feels that. So, when I visited most of the schools and children's, what my experience is, they are feeling a little bit of confusing to write the properties of numbers. Now, today I am going to give that clarity about it. Okay. So, you have 4 basic operations. You have 4 basic operations, that is plus, minus, cross, of course, multiplication and division. This is this plus represents for addition, minus represents for subtraction, cross represents for multiplication and divide symbol represents for division. Clear? And so, we call it as any property with respect to plus, add 2. When you represent it with minus, subtract 2. When you represent it with the cross, multiply 2. When you represent with the division symbol with respect to division. These are the words generally we are using: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Clear? And the numbers you already practiced, that natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. Okay. Now, I am going to give, for example, there are 5 properties already you have a practice, that is called